go. Just that a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, type daddy with the big swing right away. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. You know, it's that time. It's that day.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Very important time. DUNESDAY, baby. Snowstalkers. Sources of bright light. Spiky trap. Herbivores. Red feather fish. Just doing a quick assessment of my new... of anything I have that I haven't examined, because sometimes months later, or like a week later, it's like, oh, that thing is how you get this other thing. Let's see. Harvan's bed. That's new. Guten Tag. It's the morning. The most important morning of the week. Skim past all this voice log. For some reason doesn't count as being done just from listening to it once. Gotta let it fade. Anybody else have this in games where it's like you get a thing, it's like a notification, and it's like it just won't go away, and then it just slowly drives you mad? It's like, okay, I will rest reading this thing I already saw. Bad poem. There we go. You have to hover on the thing long enough for the little thing to go away. Ugh. Hate that shit. Okay. Let's persist. Alright, let's see. Got some good stuff to get to today. It's very good Dune stuff, but I did want to take a look at my maps real quick. I just... yeah, that's... I'm gonna try... I don't think that's feedback, I think that's snow. Unless y'all are getting it. See, oh, Snowstalker there. It's nice.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay, well that's a great time to start. I don't want to criticize everything they do. It's a very good game that I got here. It's just, you know, that one thing. Let's see. Ready to get rolling? Yeah? Maybe let's start with, does the music? No, the music doesn't persist in this game after you pause, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping it would. That's alright. Happy Doomsday. I'm gonna open with this quotation from the start of the first section. Prophecy and prescience. How can they be put to the test in the face of the unanswered question? Consider, how much is actual prediction of the waveform, as Muad'Dib referred to his vision image, and how much is the prophet reshaping the future to fit the prophecy? What of the harmonics inherent in the act of prophecy? Does the prophet see the future, or does he see a line of weakness, a fault or cleavage that he may shatter with words or decisions, as a diamond cutter shatters his gem with the blow of a knife? May thy knife chip and shatter. So that's the question raised, whether Paul can see the future. This whole section we read is one I moved stuff around so that we would get all of this at the same time. We would get them meeting the Fremen, we would get them traveling with the Fremen, we would get Jessica making the case for Paul, we get Paul's knife fight. I wanted us to get, oh, this baby. I wanted us to get all this stuff at once so it could be considered as a whole. I'm still in the game here on the, I thought that those things did not, oh, this fucking guy. I'm trying to fuck with this pathfinding to keep him confused. Which would not work in real life, nor has it worked here. Oh, good. Just jumping. It's heading vaguely in directions. Oh, shit. Oh boy. Oh, whoa. I can hear them pursuing me. But how closely, I wonder? Ooh. Okay. This is a close thing. We're gonna get to it and I'm gonna keep it going. Shit. Please go after that thing. Jesus, haven't you seen Jurassic Park? Just I guess I am, like, in their home. Shit. Okay. Oh, they're... Scared of them, not attracted by them. Well, shit. I'm trying to head... I was looking at that map and it felt like there was an area that I missed. I tried to look real close. Okay, let's get to the good stuff.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Me
Seek
dying.
shelter.
This is literally the opposite of the direction I wanted to be headed. I wanted to try following the lights this time. Go down and make little candles of their own. Don't go in the lights. Oh! There's the other shelter I made.
Hypothermia imminent.
Alright. Yeah. Hey! There's my other sea glide, my titanium, fiber mesh. Yeah, this is the place I left behind. This is a great place to talk more. So Jessica has a great line when they're encountered by the Freeman. She has that great line, "Who comes on us like criminals out of the night?" Widely acknowledged as an extremely good line by me. Yeah, I don't feel like I found Phi Robotics Center. I feel like I found is what I was looking for. She's like, There's debate over what to do with the woman and her water. We get introduced. We've met Stilgar before. Were you guys remembering to picture? Let me open up the. Who is it? Who's it? Dune. IMDb Dune. 2021. Stilgar in this one is Stilgar is being played by who is this? Oh yeah, Javier Bardem is Stilgar. So feel free to picture that. And of course Zendaya is Chani. I'm debating which way to persist here. Which way to proceed, not persist. Nevertheless, she proceeded. Yeah, the Met Gala. Timothy, I thought Timothy looked perfectly fine. Didn't he have, was he the one who had a white tux? Yes? What's that? Okay. Kate was not blown away by Timothy's look. R.I.P. Timothy. God damn it, another one of those things. It did look comfortable. It did look like he maybe it was maybe a couple weeks out when he decided. God damn it, I'm just heading back to my base. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Some good looks last night for sure.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
You seek shelter. Whoa, what have we here? Silver. Hmm. I'm getting distracted because this is distracting. So they meet the Fremen. Jessica is cool as shit in this introduction to them. I'm sure you'd all agree. She and Paul working in perfect unison, perhaps for the last time. Not because anything's gonna happen to either of them, but just they have a necessity and a purpose that they have together that they're not. Might not have as much after this. They might not be acting as much in unison. This is sort of the last time these characters are this close, I think. And there's something a little bit sad about that, I think. Not something to linger on, just something I always think about. They're very unified for a while. They're impressed by Paul's training. Jessica makes a really great case for herself. She's like, I'm the one who trained him. If she's impressive, if this is impressive, you should be impressed with me. And they're like, oh, that's fair enough. Is it this way, perhaps? No. Oh! Here's that thing I wanted to do last time that I couldn't, because I didn't have the... Okay. Finally gonna do this penguin but shit. I'm gonna get myself in a safe place. A little bit off the environment. Fuck it. This is as safe as it's gonna get me. What did that say? Oh, pick up snow. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Pinguri is this thing's name.
Spy Penguin online.
Alright, anything useful in here, or these are hard to steer because you have to. These are actually kind of hard. Is it just the quartz? Alright. It's here to get the quartz. Oh, hey, there's me. Oh, I literally don't think we've seen my character prior to this. Interesting. I kind of thought the penguins could interact with these. I don't know why.
On standby.
Alright. Little penguin used, and we had a fun time with them. Okay. Kate, hello. Let's see. Whew. So Jessica kicks ass. Great gods below, why did you not tell me you were a weirding woman and a fighter? Just absolutely. This whole section is probably just about. It's the best shit. It's my favorite shit. Jessica's just being cool, and everyone's so impressed. It's just far and away.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh my god.
Seek shelter.
No. You know what? I don't want to seek shelter. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna follow the lights. But am I following them in the wrong direction? Open question. Like, I'm trying to get to the fire robotics lab. I feel like I've covered. What the hell are these? It's okay. I'm just gonna keep looking. This, though, is a different cave.
Ready for my assignment.
Okay. What the fuck? The fuck is all this? Can I leave? I wonder if I can leave this here and then find another way to it.
Agent offline.
Oh god. Am I dying now? Yep. There we go. There's a data pad up there, but I don't know how to get to it. Okay, there's the penguin. I'm just gonna try to find another way into that cave, I guess. Stilgar, when he thinks that they're gonna have to kill Jessica, is negotiating with her. This is an interesting thing. It's like, hey, you understand why we have to do this, right? Like, your shade's not gonna haunt us. A similar thing do we get with Jameis later. I always thought it was Yummy, but I looked it up, and first result on Google. God, that's beautiful. Insist Jameis. So Jameis it is, I guess. Grimes' outfit we're gonna get to. I have some issues with it. Conceptually and in execution. Yeah, that famous thing from Dune, a sword. What? Oh. I am being very much myself.
Hypothermia imminent.
Yeah, I'll just eat a hot, spicy fruit salad. Mamma mia. There we go. Elliot Page looked very cute, and had a very goofy haircut. He had a good look. He had a look that looked like it's a thing. He just started over. You know, you got to figure out what your new style is, and you start fresh. These fucking guys. I'm trying to get back to that penguin. This way, perhaps? Trans guy's first fancy outing. Exactly. Exactly that. The fuck? Where am I? It was a hard theme to lean into this year, I think. Was it In America? I think it was a lot of people not wanting to get misinterpreted as, it's not like the best time to be like, woo, America! Love it or leave it, baby, land of the free. Most unnecessarily, there's always a theme at the Met Gala. It was harder to tell this year. You can't get in the penguin case. Well, then how do I get that data pad?
Stealth mode activated.
Let's see. Oh, I can just download it. My mistake. Oh.
See you later.
This penguin seems to have a couple of people. The Met Gala is Vogue's big party. And there was an extremely good quote from Nicki Minaj, who is just openly posting some real goofy shit. I don't know if everybody has heard that yet. I'm going to. Yeah, Nicki went wild. What did she say? What was that? Trinidad? The exact quote was, "They want you to get back." First, she said, "They want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, my loves, be safe. Wear the mask with two strings that grips your head and face, not that loose one." And then the follow-up. Apparently, this was Nikki's research. "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied." Absolutely unbelievable, unbelievable line from Nikki. My cousin in Trinidad's friend that was Nikki's research that she did, like between that. Yeah, that is syphilis. But I guess Nikki took him at his word. Yeah, those were the cousin balls tweets. Normally, uh, those would be, you know, I don't even have it. I don't. This is one of those things. That's like I don't even know that this needs any further elucidation from me. It's one of those. Everyone, like when it went off, everyone was just saying like, cousins balls, Nikki's cousins balls. It's this one of those pure,
Dangerous weather
absolutely pure
approaching.
moments where
Seek
everyone
shelter.
agrees on something. And as Kate pointed out, if I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. Is
Warning. Emergency power
like
only. Oxygen production offline.
easy there. You're gonna piss off the lady they made the Devil Wears Prada about. Okay, we gotta get back on to Doom. We got a lot to cover. Uh, I love the moment when so we got Jessica has Stilgar in the the described situation. Uh, and he calls the Duke stupid, and she almost like breaks his neck. He says he was honorable and brave, but it was stupid to put himself in the way of the Harkonnen fist. And Jessica responds, he had no choice, but will not argue it, which is it sort of speaks to a fundamental difference. The next three or four like the whole section today is all about uh, Hello? Okay. There we go. Now I just gotta change the sound over here. That should be... Let's see if the... Yeah, y'all probably not hearing any sound. Yeah, I gotta change the sound input. 1 second. Ugh. Is this Realtek? Okay. I might have to reload the game. Yeah, probably. I've never had that. I've never had that successfully work in a game and come back. Hey. I'm gonna have to reload Subnautica. Just 1 second. Let me make sure. Desktop audio properties, headphone. Ah, there we go. There we go. My and this loading time will be great for talking about what happens next. I've kind of gotten off topic. Okay. Oh, there we go. Already back. We get some really good Stilgar lines. Out here we carry no paper for contracts. This whole section is really, it's an introduction to Stilgar and the Fremen, and it's an introduction to the Fremen through the lens of Stilgar, who serves as a point of contrast for everything we've seen from the Duke and the Baron. Ah, there we go. Back to it. So we get a lot of really good quotes about leadership. It's cool that the first thing we see happen to Stilgar is that he loses a fight. And when he does so, he's like, oh my god, this lady kicked my ass. She must be great. Do as she says, you worm-faced, crawling, sand-brained piece of lizard turd. Do it or I'll help her dismember you. Can't you see the worth of this woman? Stilgar. We love it. Yeah. Stilgar's great. Out here we carry no paper for contracts. A lot of just like a lot of quotables in this section. I am just trying to navigate, and honestly, the snow is making it very difficult.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
It's like I feel like I'm just heading back to my last shelter constantly. Paul meets Chani. Chani's great. Chani is Zendaya. Zendaya is Michi. His word is his bond. We make no... I know where I've been, I just don't know how to get where I'm trying to go. It's like I'll start to... It doesn't help that I'll... Oh, hello. Here's a little something. Here's a... This is nothing. Okay, this sucks. Good. I need to be carrying more of these fevered peppers and less of this other horse shit, so I'm gonna store some stuff in the old quantum locker. There we go. Oh, I'll need to pick it back up. We will not be pronouncing Chani's name, Dick Cheney. Okay, the base is closer to the bridge. Okay. So maybe if I follow the lights in that direction or in this direction? South? I'm gonna follow these lights and steam vents south because this seems like pathing. South and east? Hmm. Oh, there's a light that leads into that cave. That looks likely. Okay. Beginnings are such delicate times. Paul remembers his mother's teaching. Beginnings are such delicate times is one of my favorite quotes. It also calls back to... It is a callback to the thing that Jessica said at dinner to that banker. When strangers meet, great allowances should be made for differences in custom and training. And in the next chapter, I believe we get was that the very first chapter? No, the very first chapter opening is a beginning is the time for a beginning is the time for taking the most delicate care that the balances are correct. Yeah, you're right. And in the next section we get what is the line? Beginnings are times of such great peril. Jessica thinking it to herself. So a lot of that. Is this the right way? I feel like I just lost the light trail. I was following a path of lights. Maybe this is where that path begins. Okay, if I follow these this way... Got a little penguin zone right here. Drop that boy down, see what he's got.
Agent online.
Antidote.
Sam must have stashed this here.
Sam must have what? Sure. Oh god. The game's trying to kill me because I'm sequence breaking. Did I just skip a bunch? Oh well. Whatever. The game seems to be pretty resilient to that kind of thing. I sent my penguin into a little cave and found an antidote. And she said, Sam must have stashed this here. I don't know what that means.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I'm not diseased. That thing I met was, though. That thing I found on Friday. Okay. My son's tested the Gom Jabbar. Oh. My son's been tested by the Gom Jabbar, which is a great line. Puts everybody back on their back feet after Chani calls Paul, like, Boy man? Child man? Paul's getting hella nagged. Something to that effect. Okay. Well, I've come all the way back around to here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe I can at least fabricate some of this quartz into glass to make some space. So there's we also get a couple of references to there being a, what is that word they call Jessica? Sada? Sayadina, yeah. That's it. And there's a, ooh, I never made this headlamp. I gotta do that sometime now that I have an ion battery. There we go, that's so I don't forget. Oh, would I have to take off my cool helmet? Well, these folks... There's a great line where Jessica says, like, you know, it basically talks about how the degree to which the Fremen have been influenced by the Missionara Protectiva to the point where they even call their leaders Reverend Mothers. Eat these old flavored peppers. To save one from a mistake is a gift of paradise. So we meet 3 characters in that first section that are going to be real important for the section as a whole. We get Stilgar, who introduces himself as I am the one who does not pay the water tribute to the Harkonnens. Which is a good line. He's Liet's brother. Jessica later describes him as a man who weighs his decision, who thinks of consequences. Yeah, I think we're hearing penguins die. Fuck it. I feel like the lights might be easier to see in the at night. Warm myself by the... Okay, there's a light here. There's another one over there. They usually have lights. Logan, good morning. They usually have lights leading to the bases. That has been a thing in this game thus far. I think that's those same guys I've already met. And yeah, Chani, who daughter of Liet, one Paul saw in his vision. Tell me of the waters of your homeworld, Usul. She's that girl. Remember her? Although the as I'm going to discuss in a minute, the sharp-eared may have noticed that things are different. It's a different quote. It's slightly different than the one Paul saw. Okay. So this chapter, I don't know if it was intentional, but this first section has a very similar structure. Oh, thank you, Terraria Master, for the follow. This section has a very similar structure to a medieval morality play.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
No. So morality plays were this thing in like 1600s, 1500s thereabouts, where essentially you'd have characters who represented like you'd usually have a central character who was supposed to be like an everyman who like represented the soul of mankind, who would have their fate debated over by like angels and demons and people representing sin and good and evil. What did I just get a research for? Huh. You even have like these voices that are coming out of the stage of the conversation, debating over what will be done. With Paul and Jessica. Paul becomes one of those voices themselves. There's kind of an ascendancy metaphor there, if you're looking for it, which, you know me, I always am. Huh. What are these? Does this thing even show up on my little searcher? Oh yeah, pingling research. Oh, I'm still hella dying. There we go. Come on, please keep. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I am straight up just wandering. It's going right to. Oh, there's a light. Good. Okay. Maybe I'm getting close. Okay. At least. Okay, weather's improved, I think, hopefully. Am I still freezing? I'm still freezing. Good. Okay. I'm gonna send a ping in here and see if there's anything. After I eat this. Alright, let's hurry.
Ready and waiting.
Just looks like a lot of quartz. Okay.
Until next mission.
Okay. Nope. Nope. Freezing again. Getting real. I think I've been doing this specific beating my head against stuff for a few days. We do love the robots, don't we? Okay. So we skip over... We kind of skip over the journey, which is fine. We skip over the desert journey because, honestly, I feel like we've all seen enough of Paul and Jessica walking in the desert at this point. Switching over to auxiliary coffee. Ooh. This is my game dev headset, so it has some very specific memories. Ah, there we go. Break that leg. Just passing through caves. Crossing my fingers. Nope, 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 nope. Uncrossing. Sorry. The hell? Glow fungus? Alright. Oh. This is new. Fiber mesh. Love to see that. This is... I don't think I've been to this specific place. They approach the Cave of Ridges after Night Desert, and it's a great detail after like the hyper zoomed in way that the narrative focuses on how Paul and Jessica move through the desert up to this point. We can now just it's like, well, they're with the Fremen now, so we can just skip over that because the reader, can take for granted that they are passing safely. This is where I came in, I believe. Oh, that's that same shit I just walked past. There's the quartz. Is that a snow fox fragment down there? Yeah. Okay. I will reach my goal. My goal of knowing what my goal is. They get to the cave. They're resting. There's a great conversation between Jessica and Stilgar. I love when Stilgar comes in and he tells people to see to moisture security, which is a really excellent turn of phrase. This doesn't seem right. This seems like... Oh! What's that down there? That's the thing. That's the thing.
Hypothermia imminent.
So of course I'm dying. It's a new thing. New thing just dropped. Some kind of new thing. Alright. I really enjoy, and hope y'all did too, the practical discussion Stilgar has with Jessica about whether she should challenge him for leadership of the Fremen, and he's like, I mean, yeah, you could win in a fight, but I wouldn't recommend it because they're not going to respect you because they know you can't cross the desert well. They saw it. It's like, oh yeah, you could totally beat me in a fight, but that's not going to be your problem if you do that. Shit. Yes, very good. What the... Oh. Well, now I feel bad. Well, obviously not that bad, but... It's like, oh, they were never that strong. Could have dealt with these things a lot sooner. Oh. They approach the cave, they get a great Stilgar line. They obey the preservation of the tribe. It is the way we choose among us for a leader. The leader is the one who is strongest, the one who brings water and security. So, first meritocracy on Dune that we've seen. It's the first it's the first style of leadership that is not purely wealth-based or an aristocracy. Well done. I held this. I think this is a very interesting. This is a very interesting book. But that's it's a siege mentality. Preservation of the tribe, the one who brings water and security. It's not about growth, which is something that Stilgar hints at later that he would like to grow, and that we see very explicitly later when we see the big thing of water, and that they have the big vision they have. Okay, is this the thing? Is this nothing. This is not. God damn it. Although, a lot of stairs. Might be heading towards the thing. Yeah, and there's a throwaway line that's nice.
Seek shelter.
Even in a, it's a book from a while ago, but the line, among us, women are not taken against their will. But with you, we don't even need that. And it's like, cool. I guess. That's nice. That's nice to know. Good job. Good culture. Hey, I think this might be the Fire Robotics Center. Finally. Yes! Oh, I'm gonna get so much shit in
Fire
here.
robotics. This is where Sam worked.
Thanks. Guys, I think this might be Fire Robotics. Not a— oh, yes! Snow Fox hover pad. Do.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh yeah, how do we— where's my thing? Where's my thing to make that? Fuck leadership. Fuck themes. I want a fucking space motorcycle. Oh, god damn it, I don't have a wiring kit. Do I, though? Do I have one in my quantum locker? Yes! Haha! God, I'm so fucking good at video games. Okay. Where's the thing? Where's my— there it is. There we go. There we go. Okay, I just need a titanium. That should be no great concern. Let's see. Those are usually not the hardest thing in the world to find. In fact, yes! Perfect. Didn't figure out why the other locker didn't work, but it didn't matter. It worked out okay. There we go. Yeah! Cool bike, cool bike! Oh, we get to name it. Okay, so obviously, hold on. There we go. Shia Halud. Base needs to be, of course, pink. Interior, let's say green. We got our green. We've seen this before. Stripe. That also name in yellow. And how's that look? Fucking real good. Alright. How do I... Oh, I can put it in my inventory. Nice, okay. I gotta open up the old inventory here. What do we got here? Should have turned that quartz to glass when I had a chance, but I thought I might need quartz. Now I'll just throw this out. Oops. Boop, boop. What is important for a leader is that which makes him a leader, is the needs of his people. Is what our boy says, our boy Stilgar. And it's neat, I think, to contrast that with how the Baron thinks about leadership. That it's all about fear and power. How do I now... Can I now... Yep. Take all this back. And can I just... Yep. Bam. Perfect. Well, we get a really good Harkonnen chapter. And perfect. Next, after the stuff we read, and it's going to be really good to... I would highly recommend keeping the stuff we read this week in mind as you're doing the next section, because especially the knife fight. Where's my... There we go. All my scanners on the 2s, because we're going into a room, baby.
Sam loved working here with your spy pinglings.
Do all humans like work?
The lucky ones do.
Ugh.
Are you lucky?
I used to think I was.
Okay. Again, just offering, just throwing out those opinions. Speaking for all humanity, that's fine. I mean, whatever. What else are you gonna do? Shall take this battery. What is that? Some water purification tablets. Ooh! New map! New map just dropped. Previously explored research locations accessible via spy pinglings. Alright! That is a very cute map. I'll be like, oh yeah, humanity? Oh, they love focusing really hard on repetitive tasks for hours and hours.
Something's not right.
There's one thing humanity loves, it's doing things over and over. And deploy display? Yeah, okay. I might be worth it to grab some snowballs so I can use up these stupid tablets real quick. Can I do that? Can I just grab snow, or do I have to do that outside? Oh, I have a full inventory. Fuck it. There we go. can't not use everything as efficiently as possible that I find. And let's see, Jessica is talking to Stilgar. We get one of my favorite Stilgar quotes of all time, which is, "There are those among my young men who have reached the age of wild spirits," he said. "They must be eased through this period. I must leave no great reasons around for them to challenge me, because I would have to maim and kill among them. This is not the proper course for a leader if it can be avoided with honor. A leader, you see, is one of the things that distinguishes a mob from a people. He maintains the level of individuals. Too few individuals, and a people reverts to a mob." Which is interesting to think about in terms of like people versus mob versus individuals. Kind of reminds me of some of that humans versus animals talk we've heard before. It might explain why the stuff that she says about Paul being tested with the Gom Jabbar holds weight, carries weight. Why does Jessica fear that Paul is suddenly going to take joy in killing? We'll, yeah, I'll get us to that. Let's see. We will get it. We will get to that. Let's see. I wanted to read also this part. Jessica has this memory that comes out of nowhere, and not nowhere, but we'll get to where next week. As far as the spot where the dust ends, she stretched out an arm from her robe, seeing Stilgar's eyes go wide. She heard a rustling of many robes in the background. "I see a Fremen with a book of examples," she intoned. "He reads to Al-Lat, the son whom he defied and subjugated. He reads to the satis of the trial, and this is what he reads. Mine enemies are like green blades eaten down, that did stand in the path of the tempest. Hast thou not seen what our Lord did? He sent the pestilence among them, that did lay schemes against us. They are like birds scattered by the huntsman. Their schemes are like pellets of poison that every mouth rejects." So that's neat. Jessica has this memory of this, of what she is supposed to say here, although she doesn't know quite where it came from, which is similar to some of the stuff that's going on with Paul. Sorry, C. Dutson, we're talking about Dune today. It's on Tuesdays we talk about Dune. Paul gets freaked out because he knows that he has this heavily laden spice food that he knows is going to.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Hold on, I'm gonna let this roll.
Fine, but I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but
Oh, Sam
I
Gay.
don't know what you're talking about.
Nice.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you.
They're doing a big alien.
I need to think. I have to go.
They're doing an alien. So that might explain why Sam blew up that cave where they found bacteria. They found like an older strain of the bacteria.
Hey, Sam.
Oh, one more.
Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penguins. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains in the family?
Oh, my family has
I love
many
Fred.
different brains. Like
A hydra?
well...
A hive mind?
Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Paul sees the time nexus in the cave. Acting silly is a great line. That definitely came straight from the script. Paul sees the time nexus. You have to understand that that when Jessica gives that, sort of quotes that passage, and then they eat the heavily spice-laden food, this is sacrament. This is communion. This is like straight out of, that's what this is about. And remember Gurney Halleck saying that thing, we ate manna in the desert. It's all connected, baby. Finally, we're getting to the good stuff. We're getting to this section with the knife fight, but I'm going to give that a second until after I open this door, because I think there might be something behind it. Classic door. Serving as a blocking place and a threshold. Seen it a million times. Cold suit. Cold suit?
New blueprint synthesized.
Hello. Where? Where's that? I want that. I want that right now. Cold suit, cold suit, cold suit. Cold suit helmet. Snow stalker fur. I think I have one of those kicking around. This explains why they've been giving me so much fiber mesh. Okay. Okay. Practicing mindfulness as a leader. Your team is a sponge, just waiting to soak up the energy you bring into the room. Manage the calm within the sleep. Once you've poured your healing magic over your team, you must wait for the oils and essences from the tea. Oh, I hate that kind of... God, I hate that kind of shit. Diving too deep. They sure are on theme at this place. All right. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. We're getting to. We're just gonna leave them to it. I'm gonna let them enjoy their perpetual existence in this micro ecosystem. I wonder what they'll evolve into. In 1,000 years, what will these creatures become? Probably smaller, yeah. We are getting to Paul's terrible visions of the Jihad. Let's see. Just gonna... Oh, hello, we've seen one of these before. It's one of these boys. Teleportation. Requires the opening of primary and secondary gates. Processes that enable this in alien teleportation technology. Okay. This was a thing that was kind of interesting in the first one, because you could find these gates, but they basically have to be opened at the other end. Oh, that's... Oh, more fiber mesh. Disinfected water. Huh. Peace out. Yeah. Oh. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of stuff in there that I bet I need the thing that moves stuff to get to. Don't I? Yeah, I bet that's been specifically... Yep. I don't have my big stupid gun that moves stuff. For the first time in forever. Yeah, so Paul in this fight with... Yeah, me. Jameis. Oh, one more place to explore before we get into that. But he has a sense that what he's doing is going to be determining, and there's that great line that's like, literally the only way I can stop this is if I killed everyone here and myself. Sorry, there's a lot of lore here. I'm having to... I thought this was going to be more of a... Didn't realize I was going to get... Oh, hey, there she is! There's that girl from the first game, who everybody's got a picture of in her locker.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Kara pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Yes!
Very.
If I escalate this issue
Power
for
cell
you,
charger,
do you feel
good.
comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the Snow Fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penguins.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety.
Nope,
I'll take
you're
care of
being
it, okay?
handled.
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
I think coronavirus, a Delta variant, is like literally exactly... Yeah, Paul, yeah, that's the thing. Paul, yeah, well spotted, unknown. Paul's problem, Paul's like fear of what he's going into, it's the question that Stilgar asks, why would he knowingly step in the way of the Harkonnen fist? It's like, Paul knowing what's going to happen, it's like, well, his father was like, well, maybe we can change it, maybe we can...
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're
Okay,
here.
hopefully this is going to be the
Where
end.
else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game
I'm-
will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick
carrying too
before
much
Zeta
stuff.
gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan. I investigated and
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Whoa,
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into
Fred.
it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Kara mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. Hear Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Are you being heard? Do you feel you are being heard? So Paul, oh man, it's time, because I think I've finished up here. I think I've found everything I need to here. I'm exploring around a little bit more. Exploring. Yes. Yes. Love this. Oh my god, it's heating me. What was that? What was that back that way? I wonder if I can now get back to that cave where I left my good shit. Check my beacons. Greenhouse? No. Snow Problems is my one base. I guess. Although now maybe I can... Ooh! I wonder if now I can make it safely past that area where they're like, oh yeah, there's stuff on the ground that'll kill you. In fact, if I go there, I bet that'd be a great place to use my cool bike. Okay. Let's head back to the ship. That's not the ship. Where's the ship? Which way's my ship? Can I turn off the beacon for the ship? Oh no, there it is. Yellow, yellow, yellow. There we go. How far am I? I was fairly close the whole time. Well, barely knew you. There we go. I think this is the way that leads back to my ship. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Good, fine, excellent. It might be the time to swear the word. Today the word is extra-diegetic. Extra-diegetic is stuff that is not diegetic. The music that I'm hearing right now, playing, it's actually stuff that isn't diegetic. It's the stuff that is now happening. I am hearing it outside. Now it's going to require that I explain, that I do a quick refresher on what diegetic is. Diegetic music is music like the stuff that I play on my ships, on the ship's power player, music player. Music that is understood to be happening inside the world and is perceptible by people who are there, as opposed to extra-diegetic, which is stuff that is not. I don't know that that was the way to my ship, actually. Let's see. Well, now I've got my cool... No, you're all misunderstanding extra-diegetic. I'm so frustrated. Where? Now y'all get it. You have it. You understand, right? Yeah. That's the extra-diegetic, baby. Let's get on that. Whee! Oh, it's not the easiest thing in the world to steer. When they can hear music that we can't, that's called reaching narratively. Speaking of hearing things that we can't, Jessica and Paul get caught with the water. Jameis calls them out, calls out Paul specifically. Because he broods. He's the type that broods, who goes away inside himself and works things up. I love that fucking description. It's such a real description of a type of guy. Littering, whatever. Oh. Did not see what that was, and that's fine with me. I'm gonna have some peppers though real quick. Good work, mods. Let's see. They get to fighting really fast. I hope y'all noticed that. That it's just like, he's like, I want to fight, and it's the moment where Paul can't. Jessica blames herself for it, but it's something that was going to happen. Is the thing. Jessica is still of the mindset that there are certain things that can be avoided, but Paul has come to realize that some things you can't avoid. Some things are going to happen.
Warning. Emergency power only.
This one's the
Oxygen
locker.
Production offline.
What to leave here? I don't think I need lubricant. Maybe when I come back this way. Someday. I'll leave a battery here for myself just in case I need it. Just one. Shit. Okay. Where's that? I need to turn my green beacon back on, because that's the best way to... Thought that way led to the bridge. Somewhere where I'm trying to get to. Whee! If I can make it back to snow problems, I feel like that was the... Oh, please don't fuck up. Oh. Yeah, I just landed my bike pretty hard there. On the old ground. I'll just fix it when I land. Oh, I don't want to run over you guys. Please get out of the way. Bike takes a lot more damage than I do. From jumps. Snow problems right down there? Yes, good. Okay. I just need you to hold on for one more. There we go. Sick. And... Hi, oh, nope. Absolutely not what I meant to do. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, it's a quick fight, and it sort of... It's a great fight, though. It's such an encapsulation of all the things, like, Paul is remembering everything that he'd learned, all of these specific... What's that? 2 titanium. Now, titanium wouldn't be the thing I've been throwing away constantly, would it? I need 2 titanium to make that jump upgrade. Is there any right here? Jameis is pulling this shit like one day away from being home because he's mad. Jameis is like forcing the issue, and everybody's like, could you not do this right now, man? Please. But he makes a strong case. He makes a case that nobody's able to argue with, and Stilgar for sure doesn't want this to be happening, but he's like, fine, we're gonna do this, and then I'm going to kill you. Because I'm sick of this shit. Jameis was also the guy who had to be told not to kill Jessica and Paul on their way home. He was the guy who was like, I can take the shot! Though we have theoretically met the Fremen, we have really only met, narratively, 3 of them. Channy, Stilgar, and Jameis. Jameis? Who knows? Yeah, at the start of the fight, Paul remembers all of his teaching, and most importantly, he incorporates the new information that Jameis likes to switch his knife. But at every stage, he's like remembering something that Duncan told him. He's remembering something that he's ready. He's ready for this fight. This is trivial shit for him. Let's see. There it is. Snow Fox jump module. Got it. Am I still carrying it? Y'all give me 1 second. Be right back.
When you get mad.
Yeah, med check, folks. Take your meds if you ain't. Don't forget. Don't forget to take them. There we go. My old game dev headset. Curse thing. So the reason that Jessica says the thing to Paul about how does it feel to be a killer is because she doesn't want him. She doesn't want him to get addicted to killing. She doesn't want him to be like, yeah, killing kicks ass. Which is a... I think we have to take Jessica's word on this. That this is a potential... that this is the right thing that she's done. It feels harsh. It cut me deep the first time I read it. And that's by design. Hold on. Let me get the... Where can I... Shit, can I not put the upgrades? Wait, there it was. Access upgrades. Oh, upgrade, singular, I guess. There we go. Now he's moving. Yeah, name, check out, like, pay attention to the next chapter, because that is not... How do I jump? Space? Yeah, probably. That is not what she's worried about. And also, it's just something to worry about. It's just something. If his killing that guy is immediately this triumphant thing that everybody celebrates him for. It's definitely a potential problem. It's legit. And Paul chooses his name. They give him a name, Usul, base of the pillar. Paul is based. Did I do that joke right? I don't... It's terminology that's outside my lexicon. You spell Usul, U-S-U-L. It's a thing it's a name we've heard before. There's some great stuff about Muad'Dib, about the mouse. Y'all remember that just before they met the Fremen when they were in like the little Eden-y section. They saw a hawk swoop down and get a mouse and kill a mouse. I think Jessica or Paul thinks like we needed that we needed that reminder. Let's see. Usul. Let's see. Here we go. I will tell you a thing about your new name, Stilgar says. The choice pleases us. Muad'Dib is wise in the ways of the desert. Muad'Dib creates his own water. Muad'Dib hides from the sun and travels in the cool night. Muad'Dib is fruitful and multiplies over the land. Muad'Dib we call instructor of boys, and has a powerful base on which to build your life, Paul Muad'Dib, who is Usul among us. We welcome you. He changes this. He does change. Let's see. Where's the... He sees the jihad again. He realizes he hasn't changed it that much, potentially. There's a great bit. I want to contrast. Here we go. So the line that Paul remembered from the beginning, when he was telling Shoutout Mapes 500 pages ago about his dream, what she said was, "Tell me about the waters of your home world, Usul." And what she says to Paul in reality is, "Tell me about the waters of your birth world, Paul Muad'Dib." I think it's birth world specifically because Jessica, it's birth world as opposed to home world, because Jessica, when she was talking about the water, when she was talking about the rain, she said, on the planet, on the planet where we were born, the water flowed across the land. It was so, it was so abundant. So that planet where you were born, birth world, both Jessica and Paul have kind of a hand on the wheel. It's good shit. We see that the Fremen have a mourning for their dead, which is what keeps them from being like Harkonnens, keeps them from being savages. Mourning the dead is a famous marker of civilization. How we treat our dead. There's a fear of the dead. It's the same that they don't want his shade following them. It's the same fear that they had. It's the same thing that when Stilgar was almost negotiating with Jessica. And he's like, you're not gonna like follow us and curse us, right? I mean, I'm gonna kill you, but you understand why. Like, I have to do this. We're cool, right? Everything thinks of something nice to say to him, and Paul says that really great thing. He says, Jameis taught me that when you kill, you pay for it. Whew. The morning scene is really cool. And then Paul gives moisture to the dead, which in later books is changed to giving water to the dead, but they can't say water because Jessica has just made that very specific point about the difference between water and moisture, and how Fremen are more concerned with moisture than water. Because they don't have enough water, we think, in like their day-to-day to be concerned. Like they're concerned with the minutia down to the point where it's just moisture. I'm gonna say moisture a few more times, if that's okay with everyone. Good? Excellent. Moisture. Moisture. Everybody is super excited when Paul cries. It's a big deal. They're hooting and hollering, and they're like, did you see what he did? Did you see that moisture? Oh, man. I touched his face. I felt the gift. Yeah, and we get a cute joke about Paul accidentally proposing to Channy because he's like, hey, you carry these rings, and it's like, oh, it's like the water rings. There's it's cute, and we see that Paul is things aren't all dour among the Fremen. God, I got big Barbosa mood, this energy. What's become of my ship? Where the fuck is it? Shit. Yep, I'm going to that bridge. Bridge. Cool jumps. This is not the most resilient thing, this bike. Keep having to stop and repair it. I think this way just leads to a drop into some water.
All Terra facility beacon detected
Hey.
nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Oh, thank you! You don't fucking say. Thanks for the tip. That's so helpful. You fucking kidding me? Yeah. You know what? I endorse that. Motherfucker. My ship, I think I left parked. Where is it? It's like inside somewhere. Well, that leaves us into that leaves me kind of an interesting. We got a bit of a late start, so I'm gonna go for about 15 more minutes. I got a couple of things I could do here. I could go back to my ship. Which I sort of want to because my stuff is... I'm just full up loaded with garbage here. I'd like to empty out my quantum locker. I gotta put up my posters and stuff. I feel like I can find it my way back here without too much struggle. And I got some stuff I want to do. Like I want to make that. God, I know that I had Snowstalker first somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna swim in the direction of my ship. I know I can come back here. Paul keeps seeing these visions of the Jihad, and we're starting to get a sense of. It's a very smooth water counter. So we see that, oh yeah. So after all this stuff of like the Fremen being like, there's a really awful line, future speak. They have 2 leader Johns, and those of us, was it sucking our catch pockets the second they showed Dew Sparkle? It's like a little too much. It's a little too much future spaceship talk all at once. It's like you can't drop catch pockets and Dew Sparkle. It's like it's a little Whedon-y, that line. I'll say it. I'm not precious about Dune. Oh! Speaking of being precious about Dune. Before I get too far off the mark here. And I want to say for next week, read to the end of book 2. Mega spell. I got a thing we gotta discuss. So this is being presented to me. This is something that we are to understand as a Dune's dress, as a Dune dress, a Dune-inspired dress from Grimes. I must take issue. What about it says Dune? Now, I'm gonna get another angle here so we can really crack into this. Hold on. So I guess she's got a big worm on her head. We got that. Sure. It's the most Dune thing about it. There's a she apparently said that she had been in talks to she had been in talks about being like a professional fan. And it's like, you are married. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. You are literally married to a Harkonnen. Like she did an album. She did like a Dune-inspired album. It was like one of her first albums a million years ago. I don't hear it. I don't hear the Dune inspiration personally. Yeah, look, we've all made Dune-inspired albums, you know? I'm gonna just drive back. I guess she had a sword that is made from a melted down gun. I heard somebody say it was supposed to look like a still suit, which it doesn't. I don't see it. Good worm, I guess. Yeah. She's the water seller's daughter, if she's anybody. It's not great. Shit, I gotta bring up my lesson plan. So they mourn for Jameis by, so just in this one place, yeah, they have their water, they have all their water, 38 million decaliters in just one area, in just one of these that they have a ton of. So they have a lot of water, and they are saving it all to specifically transform the face of Arrakis, which is a messianic. It's a paradise narrative. Kept safe from the little maker, right? Going to be relevant. We've heard a lot about makers, which you can, if they say maker, you can think worm. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the reading this week. It's some of my favorite stuff. I tried to hit on the stuff that's relevant, because there is a fair amount that is. We've heard about makers, and these are apparently little makers. We don't know what the distinction is yet. It is coming up relatively soon. Shindaryl, to your point, the people in the city. There's a reference at some point where somebody says like, "Oh yeah, the dude, they think that you're just gonna bring enough water that everybody can have water because they don't understand the problems of scale." So there are people who want this. Most people are too, I think there are probably radicals, but it's interesting that the leaders, Stilgar is a leader because he protects and preserves the water. Leadership among the Fremen is a thing of like, it seems to basically be keeping a hand on the throttle and keeping the latent energy that Paul is worried about tapping into and Jessica's excited about tapping into. It's like, oh, these people, all of these guys are militarized. This is going to be really great for Paul. And Paul is like, Mom, I really don't want to do this. Please don't. Please don't make me lead the jihad. That green and black banner could come to mean terrible things. She is my enemy. Good shit, right? So for next week, for the 21st, we're reading to the end of book 2. But this is the point. This is the point where Paul and Jessica's plans start to diverge. Like I was talking about, they're no longer operating as a single unit. Paul plays a love song for Chani. It's very sweet. And Jessica's like, oh no, you can't, I mean, you can have her as your concubine, but you better not marry her. And then she thinks, oh, God, now I get it. Okay, fair play. That is the thing I hated when it was happening to me. However, I am going to hold on. I am going to keep doing it. Yeah, Jessica is still in the place where she's like, I just gotta get Paul back on the throne, and everything will be fine. Hmm. All those catch pockets are gonna be showing Dew Sparkle. It's gonna be a Dew Sparkle summer. It is quite gross. Well spotted, 99-year-old surfer. Let me see. Anything else I need to... I got the water filtration battery. I might have, like, too many supplies on this thing. I'm so enamored with the idea of carrying all this shit around that might just be carrying too much shit around.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Jessica is still concerned with the immediacy of their survival. Paul is already been able to assume that they will survive, and is more worried about. I think just posters in here is where the posters are gonna go, because I can't really put them in there because I'm gonna be covering that area. But I like the idea of covering this room with posters. Up. Oh. Wait, what is this? Oh, is it putting it on the other side of the wall? Yep. Okay. Okay. There. And then, there we go. There we go. Nailed it. It was trying to hang it on the outside of the base. And finally, there we go. This dumbass thing. Alright. Looking good. Looking nice and postery in here. Got a real dorm vibe. Eat some peppers. For their water. Do not resent me, peppers. You understand why I do this? Yes? You understand why I need to? Your shade will not haunt me? Gonna make that antidote. I don't know what it is, but sure. Let me look at those blueprints. Maybe it's... Was it a databank thing? Research... Tech? Not a vehicle. Equipment. Survival. No. What was it under? What was it considered? An advanced material. Okay. I know I had a thing about it. But I don't know. We're getting oh shit, we're heading towards the end. Folks, you know what I'm gonna say. Oops. Wrong button. I still need to update. There's a name missing from here. Get in on that Patreon if you feel like it. It's much appreciated. And I gotta say it loud because apparently this is pretty loud. We got the Discord. Next week we're watching another movie. We're having fun. We have the Twitter. We have the YouTube. We have a lot of fun. For next week, read until the end of book 2. the end of... What is that? There's a... Yeah, end of book 2. Read to the end of book 2. You'll know it when you see it. It'll be the part that says book 3. And for the next section, there's a really cool... There's another knife fight. Pay attention to the contrast. If you feel like it, you know, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but if you feel like it, when you come back, here's a homework question for you. What is the biggest difference, you think, between how the person doing the knife fight that we're going to see in the next section conducts themselves, and how Paul did? It's going to be fun. Alright, I'll be back. Y'all know me, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern, with, you know, a little drift, depending on if my microphone makes up.
Keep on, game worms.
Appreciate y'all. Much love. Innistrad on Saturday. Exciting. Peace out. Bye.